Little Potager update for you. We have a lovely new sign gracing the fence that my cousin Jenny painted for us, and the addition of more old vintage tools across the fence. But today's video is a little update because it's that time of year where everything is coming to an end and things need cutting down. The tomatoes are on their last legs. There's still some flowers coming on some of them, but they're not going to produce any real fruit now because the sun isn't strong enough. The tomatoes have been okay this year. Nothing special. We had such a wet and sunny summer that the sun and the rain produced too much mildew, and a lot of the tomatoes just rotted on the vines. The ones that we did have were very tasty, and even the peppers have not been that good, although there's one little pepper here, look, that is coming, so I'll leave that in, see if it'll ripen, because these are red peppers. The rose that my mum bought is growing beautifully and still flowering. Beetroots are still doing well and are getting nice and big, so we'll harvest those and pickle them soon. And my neighbour Marie's gave us some lovely poireaux, which are leeks, which will grow over the winter. We have a few parsnips still there peeking up, and then this self-seeded itself and has produced two lovely butternut squashes, which I'm hoping are going to ripen before any frost comes along. We shall see. The dahlias are still growing strong, so I'm not going to cut those back quite yet because they're producing beautiful blooms, so I don't want to cut them back yet, although they're beginning to come to an end. But when we're still getting gorgeous flowers like this, I don't want to get rid of them. They're little rays of sunshine and pops of beautiful colour. Strawberries are growing and growing and growing. Onions, which I put underneath the strawberries, I think it was too wet for them. I've got a few and I'll harvest those, but I'm just going to let the strawberries self-plant themselves underneath there. I bought a kiwi plant at the plant fair in one of our local villages last week and have planted that. Hopefully it's going to grow along the fence and produce some nice kiwis in a few years' time. Still got a little bit of colour coming from the autumn crocuses. Nearly finished now, but they're still looking good. The red currants, gooseberries and black currants are beginning to grow. An addition of a new red currant here. And then the greenhouse is coming along. We've got the foundations in and the walls up. It's all got to be clad in the quercy stone like the house. And I've got to renovate all of the frames to go on it. But we'll get that up before winter comes in, because it's going to house all our summer citrus fruits to keep them sheltered over the winter. And we've got some nice compost coming. This will take a few more months and then go on to the raised beds. And then this one will go into the third, and this one will go into the second, and we might get another cut of grass to have a bit more compost. And I've got some autumn raspberries, which I didn't know these were autumn ones. The new ones that I put in, I didn't know they were autumn ones, but I've had a few bits of fruit off them, so obviously the canes I bought are autumn fruiting. And I've started taking all the posts out, and we'll cut all these back and chop it all up for compost. So have a lovely day, everybody. Until next time, bye for now.